things that need to be handled for the 49ers. The secondary is weird. There's a lot of moving parts. You got Jimmy Ward, you got Emmanuel Mosley. Outside of that, it gets weird. It gets really, really weird. And, one of the players that came up and played as big a role as anybody in the victory week 18 that put the 49ers to playoffs was Ambry Thomas. And Demeco Ryan started off, and I love this, talking about Ambry Thomas, who's going to have a weird, very unique role this year because he's not slated to start. He's not even probably slated to be the first outside corner off the bench with the bringing back Jason Verrett. If he's healthy, I think the projected starters on the outside corner is Ward and Mosley, and I think Verrett would probably be 3. Then you got Ambry Thomas 4, which is insane depth. But I want to give credit here, and I want to play this clip because I think it's important. Thanks again to Juan Salas. This is Demeco Ryans, our defensive coordinator, talking about Ambry Thomas on and off the field.
For a young guy to do the things that he's done, it's great to see that, as a young, because you don't see many young guys get in, but you just see, I think you just see the guy's heart. You see what he's truly about. You see his character right off the bat when that's the first thing he wants to do. His first true off season is to go and help out, go and reach back and help the community. So it was cool to see that from Ambry. And Ambry he's still growing as a player, as a young man. We're all growing, and he'll continue to ascend and be better.
I'm really excited about his long-term career. There's no doubt. You got Verrett on a 1-year deal. You've got Emmanuel Mosley has 1-year deal left on his contract. This is great news for Ambry Thomas. Now, I know everybody wants to play and start, and does he deserve it? Yeah, but the competition in the outside corner is huge. So let him sit this year and season, and man, he's going to be a projected starter next year in 2023. Now, injuries, all those things happen for sure, but the 49ers, for the first time since Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch showed up, they don't have to worry about outside corner depth. Drake Kirkpatrick is not walking through those doors. Josh Dammit Norman is not coming through those doors. We are 4 to 5 deep on the outside. And that is a wonderful, 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 wonderful thing. Oh, what's up, David Waller? Yeah, glad you are here, my friend. Even though he is a Cowboys fan, one of my mentors in the teaching field, just a great man. Great man. Thank you, Dave, for stopping by. So here we go. Let's talk about the other corner position, not one of the outside guys. But I started telling you guys this. Me and Wayne on the John Wayne Show were telling you Darqueze Dennard's got to be the starter at that nickel position, taking over for K'Wan Shark Williams. And here is Demeco talking about that exact play, what Darqueze Dennard kind of brings to the team.
He steps in. He does a really good job of communicating out there. He's where he needs to be. And the biggest thing I like about Darqueze is he does a really great job of teaching the younger guys. Darqueze has seen a lot of football, played in a lot of different schemes. So with him having that experience and that knowledge, he does a really good job of just putting his arm around the younger guys and teaching them. Saying it in a way sometimes a player can get it from another player better than he does from a coach. So it's been great having Darqueze out there.
Yeah, and he's got to be the guy. Now, there's a lot of guys. Again, depth is kind of the key term this year when you're talking about secondary all across the board, because just at the nickel spot, I think Darqueze Dennard's one. He's been getting those snaps in OTAs. Diamador Lenore, who you had last year, will he kind of step up and take that role? Samuel Womack, who's probably one of my favorite draft picks we have out of Toledo, he's kind of there too. Number 27, right? Dante Johnson. I think that's probably his best bit or his best spot on the team. Not sure if he's going to make the roster, but good Lord, he's got a lot of snaps there. Definitely has a very, very low ceiling, but experience and technique-wise, he's got it. Can he run with those slot fades that the 49ers has kind of been the Achilles heel? I don't know. And I think that's one of the things. Darqueze Dennard was a first-round outside corner pick that they transitioned inside, kind of a journeyman who's got a lot of experience, just as Demeco just said there. But I'm excited for that nickel position. But yeah, I would have never put money on Darqueze Dennard being the number one guy, but it seems they love him. And, one of the things I'm going to throw up for Patreon which I'm really, really excited about. And if you haven't joined our Patreon, head over there. Just go to patreon.com/49ers Rush Podcast, or just type in 49ers Patreon on Google. First thing that pulls up. I'm going to go through the all 22 film when Darqueze did start the full game. I think it was when K1 had COVID, perhaps, or injured. I'm not sure if it was COVID. I don't want to be incorrect on that. But he started one of the key games down the stretch. And so I'm going to go back through that entire defensive film and just put a spotlight on Darqueze Dennard, see how he played in that one full game starting for us.